welcome. I'm going to give the camera a few moments to adjust. Thank you for joining me. I'm pretty excited because tonight I'm going to be doing a healing for new opportunities. And I wanted to work on the energy that gets between you and recognizing an opportunity when one is knocking at your door. And I thought of an example to show you how sometimes you can have an opportunity but not quite see it as an opportunity. And my example is, let's say you want to be in a relationship, and let's say you're at an appointment and you bump into somebody who could be a potential partner. And your initial reaction is nervousness, shyness, and that you want to turn and run the other direction. That's the energy that might get between you and your ability to recognize an opportunity when one is presenting itself to you. So I'm going to be clearing the kinds of energy that would prevent you from having opportunities or prevent you from being able to recognize them. And I think I'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to begin the healing with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity, that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay, I'm going to be talking to you one-on-one, and I'm working on a composite of every member in the healing sanctuary, including all the invited guests tonight. So thank you for coming. I'm very excited that you're joining us in the Soul Support Membership Sanctuary tonight. And so I look at a composite of everyone and their energy and where everybody is matching on what are called pain pictures, or matching energies that cause pain. And that allows me to see the energies in your space that I can help show you so that you can clear for yourself. And a lot of times I do that silently, and then I will verbally explain to you what I'm clearing or what I'm seeing come out of you during the healing and what it's being replenished with. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the new opportunities healing. And what I see is a lot of white lumpy energy around the body. And this energy has the quality of apathy, which is an energy that is very much like, I don't know, I don't care, blah. That's apathy. And so I see a lot of that energy around the body. And I'm going to create a grounding underneath the body and watch that energy ground. A lot of that apathy is from staying at home, not having perhaps your usual physical exercise routine available. That's a lot of what I see in that apathy. So you could say that apathy is causing you to not see the opportunity that you can go out and exercise your body. I'm watching a heavy energy that almost looks like iron, and that is coming out of the spirits in female bodies around your female creative energy in that abdominal area. A lot of demand energy. And what's past the apathy energy is fear. And I really do want to work on this for a bit because a lot of times when an opportunity presents itself, the initial reaction might be fear. And what I see about that is that a lot of times when we look at an opportunity, it might be a half step or a whole step above the energy vibration that we are currently in. And so, in order to get to that half step of energy higher, we have to look at all the pain pictures that we need to clear in order to get to that point. And so, initially, sometimes that can be a little overwhelming, and you might think, oh my gosh, that's just too much for me. I need to take a step back. But in fact, we work through those pictures at our own rate, and it's just the initial reaction to, oh my gosh, I need to go from here to there if I want that. So this is the energy that I'm showing you right now that you can clear, is that fear. A lot of that winds up in the third chakra, in the solar plexus area, because that is your energy distribution chakra. So I'm seeing that that actually holds a lot of the fear right there, so that it prevents you from taking a step forward in working towards that opportunity. It's always a little scary when you're looking at doing something new that you haven't done before, simply because you haven't created the pictures for it yet. So it's not familiar to you. And I'm working on the fear that is specific to your not being able to access your picture making machine, which is in your head. And if you can't access your information, that's also another reason we go into fear. So I'm going to work on that and your ability to create new pictures for yourself. I'm also going to take a moment and clean out the center of your head. It's important that you are able to get your energy into the center of your head to make a decision on an opportunity. So I'm going to make sure that that space is cleared. Nice. That's a good release coming out of your head right now. And there's some embarrassment and shame coming out of the opportunities, like the energy that gets between you and an opportunity. And if that doesn't ring true to you in present time, that could very well be from a past life, the shame and embarrassment, or earlier in this lifetime. And then I just saw where everybody has a lot of karma when it comes to opportunities. And that would be stuck energy from past lives or even from this lifetime if you've left your energy in someone else's space. And how I see that affecting you this lifetime is people who you run into this lifetime where you've had a previous experience with them before in another incarnation, and where some of the energy of that may carry forward into a possible opportunity this lifetime. And that karma could be either helpful or not helpful. So I'm actually going to show you where you're holding that and allow you to clear that for yourself. And the color of this energy I see is kind of a reddish brown. Most of this energy is held in the chest area around the heart chakra. And now another place where I see a healing could happen that would be helpful would be in that communication space with divinity, supreme being, and where there's energy that gets in that communication space and prevents you from being able to see opportunities. And there's a lot of the energy of believing that you're non deserving coming out of this space, which is a good thing, but it's coming out. I'm still working that deserving energy. This is a really beautiful healing. As I watch Divinity work with you, there's a lot of bright yellow gold coming into your space. And a lot of the healing is reminding you of your natural spiritual state, the one that you vibrate at, let's say, without your body, to remind you of that state that you can have in your body. And then the next energy that's lighting up for me would be the energy of people who, how can I say this? People who recognize your creative abilities and wait for you to create an opportunity for them. So another way to look at this would be people who wait to piggyback onto your opportunities. That's really what I'm looking at. And showing you where those people are and how you can move them out of your space. If all of your creative energy is programmed to be given away or to share the proceeds of whatever you create, it's not that much fun to create anymore. So if you find that you've been programmed to share a lot of what it is that you create, you may find that you stop getting excited about creating things because every time you look at creating something, it's already spent or it's already been gobbled up by other people. I'm still seeing a level of foreign energy affecting your deserving. So I'm going to go back and work that because that's really important for you to be able to recognize your value and feel like you deserve to have opportunities come your way. The next thing that I was looking at is creating a doorway for opportunities for you. And we're going to use like the metaphor of a doorway and clean that out and open that up for you. As I look at the doorway, there's a lot of energy on the threshold of the doorway that I'm grounding right now. It's a heaviness, and it's almost the energy of like, well, if I take this next opportunity, it's going to mean a lot of work. So there's this picture in opportunity for you about an opportunity being effort and a lot of work. I'm going to show you where that is so that you can clear that. Because I just want to remind you in the body so that you hear it. An opportunity does not have to be accomplished through hard work or effort. In fact, some of the best opportunities you'll have in life are no effort and spontaneous. And the way that I see that doorway right now is almost closed. There's a crack in it, so it's partially open. But what we're going to do is ground the frame of the doorway and open it up for opportunities to come to you. And one of the first energies I'm seeing around the doorway is resistance, just plain old garden variety resistance to something new, something different, something unknown. Now this is very interesting for me because the next thing I see is a little bit of hesitation about the energy of an opportunity coming to you and not knowing really what to do with the energy, or maybe being overwhelmed by the energy of the opportunity. And that actually goes back to your tools. So this is my opportunity to remind you that the way that we manage the energy of a new situation is to use a grounding cord and to ground that energy. And you can do that by using a symbol of a bubble or a rose to house that energy and then ground it. But I just thought I'd remind you about that tool because I do see hesitation about taking new opportunities for fear of being overwhelmed by that energy. And now what I'm doing is grounding the door so that the door can actually open. Some of you have a couple of protector beings between you and opportunity. I'm just saying hello to those, showing you where they are. some of these protector beings, when I look at them, were actually assigned at a very young age. So they're not really relevant as far as like really being protectors for you. So I'm just showing you where your agreements are with those beings so that you can bring them into present time. I'm starting to see a lot of clarity in the space for opportunities now. That's what we want to see. That's great. And I do see the doorway opening. And I'm asking divinity to help set the energy of the doorway at gold. So we're going to fill the whole threshold and the frame of the door in with gold. And if you close your eyes and imagine that you are looking out through your doorway, you can imagine each of your opportunities coming to you in the symbol of a rose. So if you look out that doorway, you may very well see some roses already heading towards the doorway for you. And you can let those roses come all the way through the doorway and come into your space. If you can't tell what those mock-ups are yet, that's okay. Just let them come right into your space and then allow them to manifest. Going to help you run the energy vibration of opportunities in your crown chakra now to help set the energy for your energetic body to opportunities. Checking your energy channels to make sure that the energy is flowing well. The energy in your foot chakras is a little jammed up. So tonight, before you go to bed, you might want to take your shoes off and take your thumb and rub right inside the bottom of your foot, kind of get the energy moving in there. It's a little heavy in both feet, actually. I'm going to do the energy work to open up the foot chakras, but you can also help it by rubbing it yourself. Okay, just checking your chakras now. And I see bringing in some creative energy into your crown chakra now, very multicolored, sparkling. All right, I'm going to collect up your energy. I'm calling back the energy of unclaimed and unfinished opportunities for you so that we can get that energy neutralized and back into your energetic body to be in a usable form. And I have to tell you, as I call that energy back, when it comes back to you, it's kind of this blah, yellowish white energy, and it's coming back like in the vibration of invalidation because it's half-baked opportunities, ones that didn't come to fruition. So what we do is we put that energy in a big gold sun, and the gold in the sun kind of burns away all the yuck and neutralizes the energy so that we bring in the gold sun, not the yellow white energy, but your energy after it's been neutralized. And that's what I'm bringing in right now for you. All right. Very good. You can imagine bringing a gold sun in for yourself right now. And when you're done with that, if you had your eyes closed, you can open your eyes and come on out of trance. Good job. I hope you enjoyed your healing. I have something really fun coming up. I have a women's class that I'm going to be teaching, a free one, and it is called Women's Intuition. And I'm going to be teaching a class for women every month now. And this first one is a free one, and it's on the female grounding. And I highly recommend, if you have the chance, it is next Thursday night at 7 o'clock. I'm going to teach you a little something, something extra to your grounding besides just the grounding cord at the base of the spine. And we're going to be using this female grounding for the future female classes. And we're going to start exploring all kinds of fun female topics so that we can meet together, meditate, and clear energy, specifically for our female space. So I'm super excited about that. I hope you'll join me. That's next Thursday night. Then if you are a member of the Soul Support Sanctuary, the Soul Support Healing this month is on your mental body, and that's going to be September 24th. That's also a Thursday night. Then I have my self-worth specials going this month. If you're interested in that, you can email me. That is a 30-minute healing for $60, and it's on self-worth. And we're really cleaning out your ability to deserve. And I actually am doing that chakra by chakra. So it's a great healing. I start at your crown, and we deprogram all the non-deserving out of you, chakra by chakra. So that's a fun special that I have going this month. And then I'm going to be answering questions for free in the sanctuary. If you're a member, that will be Wednesday, September 30th. You can come and bring a question, and a question that I can answer in public for you, and I'll answer that question, give you a healing, and give everybody else that's on the call a healing for that. So that particular event is a healing event. So I'm pretty excited about that one too. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again in a class. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for the female grounding, and have a lovely evening. Got my eyes on you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.